gentlemen, round one brought to you by Dragon Energy. The power is yours. In the white, it is Karolina Wojcik. In the black, Cheyanne Vlismas.
Good counterbar by Cheyanne. This is Karolina Star coming in and coming out, light on her feet, bouncing up and down.
Both of these ladies were in a shot at Kiara Finkel.
Lightning quick hands followed up by a beautiful right kick.
That was Lena, which reminded me of the Mad Dog there, bringing the heat.
Yeah, we know that Amanda's going to be watching this fight. She had a fair bit to say about these two athletes.
You said it perfectly. You heard it perfectly. 1 year.
Yeah.
That's what she has.
Yeah, indeed. This was strong in a clinch up against the hex. It's going to be interesting to see what Karolina has and see if she can switch off the hex. Cage side.
Trying to drag Wojcik down. Wojcik has never tasted defeat in her professional career. Now getting out of the clinch and pushing Vlismas up against the fence. Karolina Wojcik. WMMA has become so intriguing in the last 5 years, and anytime the ladies are featured in the hexagon, it just seems like everybody's ears are perked up, everybody is watching intently.
Yeah, and the crowd's becoming so much more informed. We're seeing more and more South African female athletes coming into the sport, and what great two signings these are for the ESC. We're really changing up the division. Really great to see. Both girls usually fight at flyweight, so it's interesting this is actually a strawweight fight, if I'm not mistaken, which is great to see. But yeah, the women's roster in the ESC is growing in leaps and bounds.
Yeah, I think it just came down to short notice, but the only reason why it wasn't strawweight for these two, and she has Cheyanne Vlismas bunched up on the ground, the Polish assassin switching around.
Karolina has some nasty ground.
She wants ground and pound.
It was actually a takedown initiated by Cheyanne.
Triangle time, or is it going to be an armbar? She's going to turn her. Doesn't quite have the torque, doesn't quite have the positioning yet. Of course, Richie Khan watching very, very closely.
Yeah, we expect Cheyanne's jiu-jitsu to be absolutely superb. I know she's been training a lot of submission work with Coach Richard Kwan.
Just gave her a little kick there on the ground. Did Karolina Wojcik. She has her leg or shin right there on the face of Vlismas in a very difficult spot right there because he still has a hold of that arm.
Yeah, she's got a right hand trap. Cheyanne's not letting go of it.
She is not letting go. Bring it to fence. Can she put her away, Simon?
Oh, she's pulling on so hard, she's cracking it. Karolina's grimacing,
trying to rip that arm out.
Such toughness shown by the Polish assassin.
Absolutely. These ladies have come to fight. They are giving it their all.
Very impressive submission fighting by Cheyanne. She really grabbed onto that arm and wouldn't let it go. But wow, did the Polish assassin tough it out. Great performance from Karolina Wojcik.
Something tells me that we have a champion in Italy right now watching very, very closely in Kiara Finkel.
Yeah, we know how good Kenko is on the canvas as well. Any matchup with her between these two athletes would be a fantastic fight for me.
Here comes the right hand. And a big knee by Wojcik. Wojcik giving everything that Vlismas can handle. And now the size, the overall size of Vlismas is paying dividends as she has her up against the fence.
Good defense from Karolina, but Cheyanne is relentless up against it in the clinch. Interesting to see if she tries to initiate the takedown again, which didn't work out so well for the American the first time round.
Up against the fence, grinding is Cheyanne Vlismas, fighting out of Las Vegas, now fighting out of South Africa as well.
And don't forget Cheyanne Vlismas used to train a lot with Miesha Tate, and Miesha's had quite a bit to say about the fight with Cheyanne, and we know how good Miesha Tate is up against that.
Oh, one of the best that's ever done
up against the cage. So this is no new ground here for Cheyanne Vlismas, I can assure you. Tries to go for the single trip. Karolina was wise to that.
Nice defense, great takedown defense here by Karolina Wojcik. She has not let Vlismas get the best of her on the takedowns. But that is not going to stop Cheyanne Vlismas from digging that shoulder in, digging her head up against the head of Wojcik, trying to bring her down to the ground. Relentless.
Good
Here we
defense.
go.
Good defense by the Polish assassin, but nice exchange. Both of the trading.
This might turn into a brawl.
Certainly set the crowd alight here at Carnival City.
Wojcik is not scared at all. 2 charges right in. She'll take one to give one. What a fight. Final second. And there it is. My goodness, I like it.
Interesting round.
A very interesting round. Tough one to call. Control may have gone to Vlismas, but I think Wojcik did quite a bit of damage as well. I wouldn't want to judge that one. Restonic with the action, the corner cam. They do the action replay as well.
They do the corner
They
cam
also
and the action
support
replay.
Dreams
Do
since 1938. Do you have a Restonic mattress?
Well, I've noticed some fighters may be going to sleep later on
Jeez,
this
come
main
on.
card. That's
Do
for
you have a
sure.
Restonic mattress
Of course
or
I
not?
do.
Thank you.
How refreshed do I look? But looking at the replay, I mean, this fight went everywhere in that first round. Some great exchanges by both athletes.
Man, just look at her just punching. I mean, punch in the air, punch in the face.
We knew that Cheyanne was going to come forward. And Karolina, when she was up against the hex side, she was all about the defense. There was no way she could try and swing off the fence and turn it around. Some great upper body strength by Cheyanne kind of prevented it from coming away. But
I think
defense
Vlismas
by the
she may have edged that one, especially with the submission attempt.
Yeah.
And the overall striking. I believe Vlismas may have taken round number 1, but there's a reason why I'm a commentator and not a judge. Karolina Wojcik needs to bounce back, needs to have a very good round here. This could be the turning point of the fight, and round 2 is underway. Biggest Sword gets us started, brought to you by Dragon Energy Drink. Specifically designed to maximize mental and physical performance. That's Dragon Energy.
Wojcik coming in and out again, and Cheyanne was trading and happy to send her back.
So much. These ladies have 2 different types of swagger.
Yeah, Karolina goes in with quite a low guard, and Cheyanne keeps her hands up really quite nicely.
I think Karolina Wojcik has really won the hearts of a lot of folks here in South Africa just in the few days that she's been here, just because of her attitude. Cheyanne Vlismas has done the same. Beautiful 1-2 combination by Wojcik.
Yeah, it's great to have 2 foreign athletes.
Nice left hand.
But they both love Johannesburg, they both love South Africa, having a great time here.
Well, hey, what a dedication by the folks here at EFC to bring in 2 international fighters to represent WMMA.
That was a good right hand by the Polish assassin.
And another left hand by Wojcik, and she's starting to get that timing down, Simon, and that could be a problem.
Yeah, she's actually willing to counter now. She's going to wait for Cheyanne to come forward. I think she's figured it a little bit, that she knows that Vlismas is going to come forward to look for that big left. And she's willing to counter.
Like you said, she pops in, she pops out. This Wojcik. What the ladies are giving us a stand-up war right now. Gotta wonder how long it's gonna be until we're back into the clinch.
Oh, nice movement by Vlismas coming in.
Trying to cut those angles of Cheyanne Vlismas. Oh, and stacking
But Wojcik just comes forward, just brushes it off like nothing. Yeah, she's tough. You know, had she defended that armbar in the first round, she just toughed it out.
I call her the Polish tank, but we already have one of those. Where is Rapal Heritage? I missed that guy.
Another good leg.
We got a German tank tonight, though.
We have a German tank. It's the pan-European fight fest tonight here at Carnival in Johannesburg.
Halfway mark here of round number 2.
Wojcik's backing up Vlismas, but Cheyanne's got a great left that she was landing on the Polish assassin. Another great left, but now
And she
Wojcik is
connects
backing
on
her
one of
up.
those combinations. She connects on one of those right hands. Right there, right on the money that time by Wojcik. Now this is an even tougher round to call because if you look at just significant strikes, I think you could make a case here for Wojcik at this point.
Oh, without a doubt. There's certainly that left hook that Vlismas landed on Wojcik was an absolute cracking shot of the entire fight so far. But in terms of output, I think Wojcik takes a second. I think give it to Cheyanne.
Ooh,
Another
right
cracking exchange.
That's what we're talking about. If she can land the right hand, Vlismas is not going to like that. But she is a warrior indeed. In fact, a warrior princess indeed. There's the left hand.
Good exchanges from both athletes. Neither one backing down. Wojcik certainly had the best in terms of the hexagon control. She's backing up Cheyanne quite a lot. Wojcik just brushes it off again.
Cheyanne Vlismas entered the octagon like a storm containing human form. Focused, fierce, and hungry, her nickname, the Warrior Princess, wasn't just for show. Across from her stood Karolina Wojcik, a gritty Polish fighter with a reputation for durability and relentless forward pressure. The air was thick with tension as the first round began, both women immediately meeting in the center with no hesitation. Cheyanne started with a snap, her movement slick and crisp. She danced just outside of Karolina's range, firing off quick kicks to the legs and body while avoiding damage with sharp head movement. Karolina, unfazed, kept moving forward like a tank, absorbing the shots and looking to close the distance for a clinch. Cheyanne wasn't having it. She planted her feet and let her hands go, a three-punch combo punctuated by a right hook that caught Karolina flush. That woke the crowd up. Karolina kept charging forward, even as Cheyanne landed clean counters. Every time Karolina tried to clinch or drag the fight to cage, Cheyanne created space with brutal elbows and knees. Her footwork was relentless, constantly circling, making Karolina chase, frustrating her. The Warrior Princess was putting on a clinic. Fast hands, wicked angles, and sharp counters that landed with surgical precision. Round 2 saw Karolina finally get the clinch she wanted. She pressed Cheyanne to the fence and tried to rough her up with short punches and knees. But Cheyanne turned the tide. With her back to the cage, she landed a spinning elbow that cracked Karolina across the temple. Blood trickled from Karolina's eyebrow as Cheyanne escaped and reset in the center. The pace never slowed. By round 3, Karolina was still coming forward, but the damage had added up. Her face was marked, her movement slower. Cheyanne smelled the finish. She poured on a flurry, body shot, uppercut, leg kick, head kick. Karolina stayed on her feet, showcasing insane toughness, but the momentum was all Vlismas. She kept picking her apart with sniper-like strikes until the final bell. When the judges rendered the decision, there was no doubt. Cheyanne Vlismas won by unanimous decision, raising her hands high, battle-worn but victorious. The Warrior Princess had gone to war and came out ruling the cage.
The altitude is flowing for these ladies right now. To the 11th minute, the third round of this fight.
Well, I'll give the altitude adjustment definitely to Cheyanne Vlismas after training for 8 weeks and 2 months.
Still,
At Apex.
still that being said, it's still a lot to acclimatize to. And here we go. Third final round by Dragon Energy. Let's see what the ladies can do to finish up.
This is what the vice champion base is giving to Cheyanne.
Trying to walk down Cheyanne Vlismas is Wojcik. But Vlismas doing a great job of circling, not allowing herself to get backed up against the fence. And I think that may have been the one thing that Richie Kwan would tell her is don't get backed up against the fence. You have nowhere to go.
Yeah, but Cheyanne should see a bit of a forward pressure as well. You know, the forward coming faster has been down in the past. So I think something she hasn't made choice but to enact in this third round. She has to come forward. She can't keep coming off the back but looking for the counter. For the counter to try and take that.
Number 1-2 by Wojcik. Cheyanne chases and misses. A spot against Yarvenko lined in the balance. This is not an official number 1 contenders match. That being said, there's a good chance that one of these ladies could be taking on the champion.
Wow. Assassin's also looking pretty fresh coming in. The Cheyanne Vlismas just 5 days here and willing to try and beat down Vlismas. Vlismas is not backing out.
Vlismas great timing on that counter. And Vlismas is starting to adjust, and her counters are working a little bit better.
That's exactly what I want to see, and I'd like to see a little takedown. They showed such success in the first round of takedown on the trip. And the armbar was deep, and it was just Wojcik was able to tough it out.
What jab there by Wojcik. The stand-up war continues. How long until Cheyanne Vlismas pulls the trigger on a takedown again?
Yes, she's going to wait in time for the count for the crowd. Both these athletes have done such a fantastic fight. We knew they said that we're going to put on a war.
Vlismas says she can teach this to be a lesson.
She did say that.
Why didn't she do it? I wouldn't make that. Wojcik. Back and forth action between these two. Now getting to a clinch. Wojcik gets out there.
Good fight, Vlismas.
Starting to get the momentum back on her side with the Warrior Princess. You can tell the confidence is there in this round, much more than in round number 2.
I think
Beautiful fence we go. As they were jockeying for position, it was Wojcik. They caught Vlismas up against the fence. And she's in her own corner, so she's getting instructions as we speak.
Cheyanne just got the left leg behind the right leg of the Persian assassin. She can look for the backward trip. She's more concerned about using the wrist she's got on the left hand side. But wow, Karolina's got such strong upper body control, keeping Vlismas out against the legs. Nice leg on the inside from Vlismas. We've still got the visa.
Wojcik pressing up against the fence. We've talked about this a million times. You just don't realize how much energy you're expending up against that fence in the clinch. It is absolutely silly. 90 seconds left here in the third and final round. Wojcik lands a combination. Moving forward. Razor close fight, Simon. I don't know that anybody has really taken that clear lead, and I don't know what to expect on scorecard. Changes position and up against the fence they go. I thought for sure Vlismas was on the way to a takedown.
This fight settled, God would have said on the 10, it really did. We knew this girl was going to put on the several times. This was close from the left.
Going into side control.
This was not structured.
That's a really good question because Panko is something special. both of these ladies in it regardless.
Got some great matchups from them going forward from this. If we don't get a rematch straight away from this, because they both deserve the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 incredible rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for decision. Judge Farrier scores his fight 29-28 for Wojcik. Judge Bell scores the fight 29-28 for Vlismas. And Judge Karolina Wojcik judges the fight 29-28 for your winner by